everyone, back for day 3 of Tame Your Inner Critic. If you didn't catch it yesterday, I'm going to do a quick little recap today. Yesterday we gave a name to our inner critic, not because we're crazy, but because it helps to separate the inner critic from you, so you don't have to take on what that critic is saying to you personally. So I gave my inner critic a name, Nasty Nancy. So I refer to her as a separate person, basically. So when Nasty Nancy starts chippering in my ear and telling me, you're not smart enough, you're a failure, you're not going to be any good at this, I tell her to shut up. And that's what we all need to do too, is you tell your inner critic to shut up when you hear them talking, and then come at them with a little bit of compassion and understand that your critic is really trying, at the end of the day, to protect you from something. Fear, rejection, loneliness, whatever. They're trying to protect you from something. So today, what I'm going to discuss is, it's called using the AHA method or technique, and AHA, A-H-A. The first A in AHA stands for awareness, which is just, hopefully we're already aware that we have an inner critic, and when I hear Nasty Nancy talking to me, all right, the light bulb goes off, I snap my fingers, I hear you there. The H stands for halt or shut up, just stop talking, Nasty Nancy, I don't want to hear from you. And then the last A is to act. And how we act is to talk back to our critic. And in order to talk back to your critic, you really have to plan it out ahead of time, basically. You don't want to leave it up to the spur of the moment, because you're not probably going to be ready at that point. So if you know what your inner critic tends to say to you, and all of ours probably tend to say similar things, you don't have any willpower, you're a failure, you're not smart enough, you want to have a sentence that you've written down or you've memorized to come right back at that inner critic and say, no, shut up, Nasty Nancy. I do have willpower, and I am learning every day new ways to change my mindset. Or, shut up, Nasty Nancy, I can lose weight and keep it off because I am learning new skills every day to do that. So you have to have something ready in mind to come back at that critic when they start hitting you hard. Now, to prepare you, sometimes that critic can come in super nice and sweet, and sometimes it's not really Nasty Nancy, sometimes she comes in as Nice Nancy. And Nice Nancy will come in and say, you've had such a hard day, it's just one little cookie, you deserve it, right? Who's heard that before? You deserve it, yeah. Right? And then so you have that one little cookie, maybe have another little cookie, and then boom, 5 minutes later, Nasty Nancy is right back there yelling at me. See, I told you, you don't have any willpower, you can't do this, you'll never eat healthy, blah, 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 right? So she starts off sweet and then she hits you in the end. Got to have that line memorized, written down somewhere to come right back at her and go, no, I do have plenty of willpower, I've made a mistake, I've gotten off track, no big deal, I can get right back. I'm learning every day new skills to get right back on track, okay? So those things are important. Let me make sure I've got all my notes. Another thing I wanted to bring up is having a growth mindset is very important in dealing with your inner critic. And what a growth mindset is, there's a great book about it called, I think, Growth Mindset, several years back. To sum it all up is having the two words in a sentence, not yet. Saying the words not yet is having a growth mindset. So if your critic says to you, you have no clue how to eat healthy, you come back to your critic and say, not yet, but I'm learning new skills every single day. Or if your critic says to you, you can't run a marathon, you come back with, not yet, but every week I run a little bit farther. So not yet means, yeah, okay, maybe I can't run a marathon today, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to be running a marathon in a year. Not yet means I can continue to get better and better and better. And a lot of times, you know what? We fail our way to success. You don't all of a sudden have success in something, whether it's weight loss or exercise or learning how to meditate. Oh my gosh, that's a challenging thing too. It's learning how to meditate, having a meditation practice. It's hard in the beginning. It's not an easy thing to do. But just because I didn't do 5 minutes today doesn't mean I won't eventually work my way up to that, because I'm not there yet, but I'm working my way up. So hopefully that was helpful. Have that sentence that you can whip out to your inner critic when they start chirping, and when you recognize when they're starting talking to you, have something to whip out at them right away. Remembering the not yet. You're not there yet, but you're on your way, and you're learning new skills every day. Tomorrow, the last day for Facebook Lives for this week. I'm going to talk about triggers. What triggers your inner critic? What gets them starting to chirp in your head? And procrastination, because procrastination is one of your inner critic's favorite things to do. So hope that was helpful, and I will see you all again tomorrow.